Hello and welcome back to Adventure's Edge. Here's the Vale, episode 28.
Hello.
We're getting up there.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the epic finale fight, the sprawling battle with the dwarves and Vesryn and his minions.
You know what? If he would quit running.
Yeah, this could be all over if you just surrendered. We really could make this way easier.
Or not even surrendered, just died. Like you just keep running.
Which is the ultimate surrender.
Ultimate surrender, right?
Okay, that is a very good point. But you keep running away.
You know, and this is where I'm like, I'm such a stickler for the rules. That is a second very near-death experience, though. Oh my gosh, you guys. I had all these plans of this dramatic stuff, and then nope. Darun's like, I scoff at your powerful spells.
I'm very stubborn when it comes to someone else telling me how to think.
Yep.
You plan these things in your mind and nothing.
The best laid plans of mice and men often go awry.
Well, we have gone awry.
Robert Burns.
Yeah, thank you.
We have gone awry. So let's see. Let's see if we can, I don't know.
Leave the hall.
Leave the hall.
That's all I'm going for.
See if we can leave the hall.
I'm going to see if we can leave the hall.
This episode of Kids in the Hall.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Nice.
We live here now. Sorry.
Yep.
We live here now. I love that so much.
So on our last episode, we fought some more.
Yep.
Vesryn appeared with some cronies at the end of the hall. But it was, in fact, not Vesryn because Vesryn was trying to be sneaky and come up from behind us.
Yep.
But Darun caught on.
Yep. He couldn't get past my wily perception.
Or stubborn.
Mind like a stone.
Ooh, I like it. Mind like a stone. And so...
Yeah.
Never tell a dwarf how to think.
Yep. And then we chased him off again and he dimension doored out. And then...
Some people say cowardice.
Yes.
But,
He ran away like a coward.
Again.
So now we're back to having to find him so that we can ultimately end this.
I can't wait to actually discuss this in the finale breakdown episode. But let's break this down now.
Yep.
Because there is one foe standing in this hall fight.
Wait, so the guy that I firebombed in the other hall is dead?
There's two guys that she's got.
Oh, the last guy.
Napalm on.
Well, technically, no. They were going to take damage on their turn.
Yep.
Yes.
Which
is about to happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because she went first. No, you went first.
No, you went first.
I went first.
We're about to roll initiative.
We're about to roll initiative, yeah. So let's do that.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Ooh, shiny.
I got a 6. Ooh. I see some potential over here, though.
21.
18.
20.
Yes.
That makes up for the 2 consecutive 1s that I rolled on initiative.
I thought I had it.
Ha. I'm just going to laugh at you from now on.
+2 for villainy. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Pike. Give me your best shot.
And the otter slowly blinks.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Pike is like, why
I
am
dramatically say, ow.
Yep.
My fur will never be the same. I hate lightning. It freezes me out. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I will run forward.
Pike is charging the fake Vesryn.
Yes.
I
I am
love it.
angry about being shocked.
Are you shocked about being angry?
And I am shocked how angry I am at being shocked. The atmosphere is electric. I get a charge out of it. It's a revolting development. What do you want me to do?
Just think positive of it.
Wow.
Now we got all that
Don't
out
try
of
to
the
draw any conclusions.
Okay, I'm feeling very
I'm a
negative
battery
about
guy.
all
I can
of
do this all day, guys.
way. And I am so angry, I'm going to do a psychic strike at fake Vesryn. I can't believe it's not Vesryn.
It's not Vesryn.
We're just swinging at everything today.
So that is a DC 16 will save. I'm hoping they're not a real wizard, so they have a terrible will.
You're a wizard, Vesryn. All right, come on, you got this.
1.
That's
That's
cocked.
Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be a 1.
I need to send a picture of this dice tray.
Yeah.
It's like a
Got-
fight.
it's got a weird border.
It's like a fight pit.
Ooh.
Oh, a natty 4 on the die.
It's okay. This is the weaker attack, but it's an ability, not a spell, so it doesn't use one of my precious slots.
Precious.
So it is 7 points of damage, and fake Vesryn is shaken for 1 round.
That's nice.
Oh, so -2.
Nice.
Mm,
Good job.
okay.
And that's it.
Is me.
Probably needs to get healed.
Yeah, that's possible.
Mm.
But on the other hand, Pike has just run forward
Charging into the fray.
into the fray, which makes her nervous. I think she's going to drop her bow and arrow, and she's going to try to go after him.
Okay.
Wait, dropping your bow?
Yeah, I had a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, what are you trying
Could
to
just shoot.
that's true. Shoot and, well, because I was going to move forward.
So you could move and still take a shot.
Okay.
You just won't be able to take 2 shots.
Okay,
It's
so
the
I'll take-
second shot that
All right,
uses
so I'm
your
going to do
move.
one more shot.
Okay.
And that doesn't hit.
Okay. So you take your shot, and then you're gonna run, hop over the barricade.
Yep.
Just give me a quick acrobatics check. Don't roll really bad. You're fine. Okay.
I'm fine.
And then you can move 30.
Yep.
Okay. So you're tagging along a little behind Pike. Both of you still like 30 feet from Pseudo Vesryn, who's
Yep.
adjacent to Corda,
Mm-hmm.
and Darun, who's still quite a bit farther back here.
Yeah.
What do you
Well, I was
think?
remember I was starting to cast a spell, so
Oh.
let's introduce you. I got this new thing called Fangs. I don't know if you ever heard it or not.
No.
Like, yeah, I'm going to cast another one over Vecna.
Vecna.
I'm sorry, Vesna, Vecna. It's 1 letter away. Over fake Vesna. Vesryn. Sorry, Vesryn. This, tortured bad guys gets in my head.
Okay.
All right. So Corda's going to attack. That is maybe a hit. Think so.
I need a number to tell you.
Yeah, I'll tell you. It's going to be a 23.
That is a hit.
Nice. That's going to be 10 points of bite damage. Plus, let's see if you trip on the successful attack.
Roll your CMB.
It's only a 10.
All right.
And then let's do the damage of the slice baby. Do you see that one?
Yeah.
4 points of slice damage.
Okay.
And I am going to then make climbing over this is my only option.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just stay right here for now.
Okay.
Climbing would be
It is mostly wrecked. I'm just giving basically you
athletics
think,
or
just
sorry,
an acrobatics to hop over it.
acrobatics. Oh,
You got that.
you're so mean. Acrobatics. Oh, and I do a somersault and then get a 6.
You're okay. I actually literally set the DC at 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
I figured if anybody rolled a 1, they impelled themselves, and that would be fun.
Yeah.
so then I probably would. That's movement up to. I don't know if that's a movement to go through there or rough terrain, but that would get me right behind Ismay. All right, that is my turn.
Did the -2 for being shaken affect his ability to resist the trip at all?
It
Or
was
was
such
it
a low-
close?
it was such a low
it was
roll.
not
No.
even
Yeah.
close.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
No.
It would have been had to be quite a bit higher.
Okay. Then Zinnia, what you doing?
Okay, well, first, Nipper's going to move up 40 so that he's not so far back because it doesn't seem like anybody else is going to come up from outside. So, oh, no. You know what? Nipper's going to double move.
Okay. So Nipper comes double moving down the hall, up. I don't know how far you're getting there, but
Well, he's going to stand on this dead body. Do you want an acrobatics from Nipper?
well, Nipper
Jump.
could do a climb, or whichever one's fine, because they could also probably squeeze through a hole.
Okay, well, got a 5 on the die, so.
You're fine.
And then I am going to use my wand of magic missile to shoot at Vesryn.
Pew pew.
Mm-hmm. And mine has 2.
Okay.
So that's only 5.
Okay. So it is their turn. Oh man, you've really put me into a jam here.
So the one guy takes all the fire damage.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and give me some crispy fire damage there.
10 total.
And he is unconscious. And then your fires go away, right?
Yes.
Go ahead and give me some more roll because the other guy, the one that was already down.
2. Wait.
He
Next to it?
he was under 1, so
Oh, so that would be 8.
okay. Then great. Fires go away, and I have 1 combatant, brutally battered combatant,
In a bunch of fangs.
and a bunch of fangs.
Surrounded. Sort of.
Okay. Well, this is where a tactical retreat makes the only sense. Quarter is right there, rudely adjacent.
Attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this. Yeah, so you can do a... Yeah, sorry. It's really struggling here. I'm trying to keep that Vesryn alive. So...
Weird. We're trying to get rid of it.
I know.
We're trying to kill him, so.
Okay, then I think what she's going to do is run. She's going to run away and will provoke from Corda.
She was shaken for this round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They were
But-
shaken.
Shaken, I don't
I just
think
wanna know for
affects
AC,
movement.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I think it's
-2 penalty to attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. Staggered is the one that also affects AC.
Yeah, so it still has the regular.
Okay.
So she's basically just going to, run down this hall that way, but will provoke.
Okay.
So you get an attack of opportunity. And
Nope.
Okay.
Will Zinnia, as he moves... No?
Because I'm up too high,
Okay.
and I don't have a weapon out either.
I mean, a wand is a sharpened stick, really.
You do have your lightsaber.
Well, not in hand. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so he runs around the corner, and basically that hall with the portcullises on either end that Zinnia is kind of hovering in, where the batch of dwarves were in, runs down that hall and then around the corner, temporarily going out of sight from all of you.
She saw which way he took.
It went left. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you absolutely ran down the hall and around the corner to the left.
Even fake Vesryn is a coward.
Yeah.
So that was the action, and then we would do initiatives. I did not get it.
20.
16.
18.
Not any of those. Below those.
All right, Pike.
I don't have any particular need to have initiative, but I will. Do I see the wand of lightning bolts lying on the floor where it was dropped?
Sure. Yeah. It's over there in the middle of the swarm of fangs, getting ground up, even as we speak.
Yeah, man.
Well, it's not a living thing. It's not getting ground up.
It's a creature, technically.
The wand?
It only
No, that's what as attacks.
it only damages creatures, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
It's just flying around, though. It's like one of those dollar, they put people in the air chamber and they got to catch all the dollars.
yeah. I mean, you could run into the cloud and grab it.
And then run out.
Well, you wouldn't be able to do both.
No, because I'd be dead.
It's just 2d6 damage.
Yeah.
And Pike's like, I have 12 hit points left.
I have 10, so actually 11. So yeah, that's not comforting. Okay, I'll take note of that, and instead, just to make sure we don't get ambushed again, I'm going to look up this hallway that is immediately next to me.
I see. Okay. Yeah, there's all these different
Side passages.
yeah. So that one you see.
Mm.
Yeah. So you look down, you look between, so that portcullis is actually also up. And you see like 20 feet ahead, what looks like a circular room. You can begin to speculate. You haven't seen it yet, but there's this really like wide gear shaft running vertically through what would you guess to be a vertical tube. But that's exposed here. And that's as far as you can see. There's nobody else is in sight there.
Okay, and can I also note the lever on the outside?
Yeah,
Wall.
yeah. I know there's a lot. I will eventually get these maps shared. There's levers and things everywhere. I did draw this from scratch.
Okay.
So,
So I'll take a note to myself that the lever is on the outside. So if there was, for example, a portcullis on both ends of a hallway, we could be trapped inside of it if they closed
yeah.
both ends at once. Because paranoid is a normal state of a being. I'm going to ignore the machinery in the shaft room because modern technology scares and frightens my poor, simple mind. I'm just a country otter. And instead, I'm going to drink a potion of cure light wounds because I want to stay alive.
Okay. All right. You drink a potion.
I get a whopping 3
Oh.
points out of that.
Okay. Not feeling much better.
I am not feeling much better. So I've looked around. I've noted what's in the area. I've done what I can to stay alive, and I will just move under this like weird light thing. So I'm out of the way in case the swarm of fangs does go down a hallway. I don't want it moving over me, but I'm slightly closer to going down the hall if we need to go down the hall. And that's it.
Well,
Not much.
it will pass through you.
It
Yeah.
won't do any damage, though.
But I've seen what it does, so I'm, again,
Staying
paranoid.
away. Ismi is going to do a cure light wounds because she is also low.
So 1d8 plus 1.
I know. Trying to pick out which one might actually do the best. See if I chose. Actually, no. I'm going to try my sparkly dice. 5 plus
1, so 6.
6 points. Wow, I'm up to 16 now. Okay.
Okay.
And then she's going to go, and she is actually going to go down the hall as far as she can go. So.
Like towards the swarm of fangs.
And then over, yeah. So she'll,
Okay, that's 30 feet right
Yeah.
there.
okay, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
All right. stay rune.
So, first things first, Corda, go sick 'em, Corda, 100 feet. So she's going to double turn. So she's going to get, this is 60 up here.
Yeah.
And she's going to see something down the hallway.
Yep.
There he is.
Oh. Yeah.
So Quarter rounds the corner and
Mhm.
sees the Vesryn there
Mm-hmm.
running away.
Let's just say, so that's 60 there. So she's going to go up here. And then we're going to move the fangs will be 40. So right up to, should be go up to the right there. If you saw that, right, punch that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's right.
Tell you what, I'm gonna give you.
And then I will cast Cure Minor Wounds on Ismi after I finally catch up to her.
Yeah.
She keeps running away from the healing.
Yes. Well, she's got to get her person.
Yeah, I got you. Can't get him if you're
Well,
dead.
So if you move the swarm, though,
Oh, the swarm.
that would take your move action.
That's right. You're right.
Yeah.
Does move on its own.
Okay. So sorry. I mean, unless you don't control it.
No, you're fine. No, we're good. We're definitely good.
So 10, 15.
So
20,
he'll stay this.
25,
Stay back
30,
there then.
35, 40.
One of these days.
Is that what you're saying? Like 40 feet?
Yeah, it should be like one more up. One more, I think.
So the swarm,
Yep.
it's just a horrifying as it just goes clattering down this hallway in pursuit.
That's what you hear. You just hear it going down. It's like that thing in, if you ever seen Labyrinth, it's like that whirly thing that's going down the
Tunnel cleaner.
The tunnel cleaner. That's
Oh,
literally what it sounds like going down.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's, of course, my turn.
Okay. And Zinnia.
So I'm going to have Nipper follow.
We need to get one of these portcullises down in front of them. Trap them.
And then I am also going to go. And I can get, in a single move, I can get right in front of them.
Ooh.
And I will then.
So you fly around the corner and circle around the other side.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to use the wand of magic missiles at them again.
All right. And now how far up are you?
I'm still,
20 feet.
yeah.
Okay.
20-foot ceiling, so you'd be 15 feet.
Yeah. 15 feet up. I'm not touching the ceiling.
15-foot reach was what I assumed to. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're high up, you would have a 15 feet, 10 feet in between you two.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
a physical dimension of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. So that's 5, 6. So that's 7 damage.
Okay.
And I will tell them to stop, and you may yet live.
May
live. It's Zinnia diplomacy.
Okay. That was the bottom of the round, right? So initiatives. Right, you were last because wasn't Pike first?
Yeah, but
But
then
you didn't go.
You get to go.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean,
You don't have to.
Oh, sorry.
But this could be your time to
run away again.
Surrender.
Oh. I said run away, but surrender, same thing.
Oh, my gosh.
2 of these things are faster than you.
Yeah.
So running away, it's kind of moot point at a certain point. We can go around in circles if you want. We'll just chase you around.
This is not what I want. Like, this is actually pretty frustrating. Yeah, because you are so freaking fast. But I can maybe still pull this off. But it would still provoke from Corda one more time.
And wouldn't it provoke from Zinnia?
She doesn't
No,
have
I'm
a weapon.
and I'm too
It's
high
not
up.
melee.
So you see Vesryn look up at you, but just the way the face moves, like there's no, like whoever this really is not making any attempt to truly conceal their nature. The snarl they make is almost feral, and you hear almost a guttural incantation, and it begins to bound away to the east, provoking from Corda.
Go Corda.
Come on, Corda.
No.
2 5s in a row.
Okay.
Not good.
So covers. So what did I say that was?
That was 60
Yeah.
or 90. That's what you had marked.
Yeah. Is going to run, like 90 feet down the hallway, just like preternaturally fast. It's going to run all the way down. So because there's so many little details, these black squares are squares. These black circles on the floor are where the chain pulleys are.
Right.
I think I mentioned it's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We recall.
They're kind of used being like a fire pole.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. So Vesryn was next to one here,
Mm-hmm.
basically pivots and runs to the other one, like 90 feet away
Mhm.
down the other hall. And that's the turn. I already rolled a crappy initiative, didn't I? So who got it? Did everybody roll?
No, we waited.
I rolled
Nope.
19.
16.
16.
5.
Okay. So Ismi.
She's going to double move and try not to, as long as she doesn't land in the fangs.
That should give you more than enough. Double move. You have 30 feet or
So
35 feet. That would be 50 feet right up next to Corda. I'm sorry, 60 feet
Yeah.
right up next to Corda if you
Okay.
doubled.
All right. That's what I'll do then.
Okay. So running down this hall, pursuing the one lone opponent who's
I'll put you there.
desperately trying to escape. With meager,
I moved it, so sorry if that was.
meager hit points.
No. Not in the. There you go.
All right, so now we have Zinnia, Corda, and Ismi on the opposite side of the structure in this hall, all getting eyes on Vesryn. And that's that. And they rune.
Yeah, so Corda's going to again catch up. It's going to be a war of attrition. Put that right there so everybody can run past it, through it.
All right, this the swarm. Of course, now it's out of sight of you, Derun, so you'll have to.
I'll have to catch up some point, but I got movement. So next round, we're going to play a little game here, guys.
Cool. All right. All right, so Corda's caught up to Vesryn at the bottom of these chains. Swarm's catching up, and we have Zinnia now. Once
All right.
again, a long ways away. You are 95 feet away from him.
I don't need to get that far. Okay, I'm going to move 60, and then I'm going to lightning bolt him. Her, because you keep saying her.
I have done that. Huh. So that is through Corda's space.
No, it's not.
She's up.
She's
I'm
up.
out.
I can go at an angle. It's a straight
Darn
line.
you, Pythagorean.
Yep.
Unless you want to make Corda giant, and then we can maybe have another conversation. That might really ruin your day, though.
Roll some dice.
Okay.
I'm so sad right now.
28.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nice.
28. Lightning.
Boom.
I mean, even with the reflex save. Oh my gosh. Hold on. 20. Oh no. Hold on. Carry the one.
That's why they call it Pathfinder.
Oh no.
Does it have one hit point?
No.
Did it make it? But
Okay.
Wonder if its save was not that high.
Lightning rips through the person's body. You see their true form appear as a powerfully built gnoll holding blades, takes the place of pseudo Vesryn before falling to a sizzling, crumpled heap.
A knoll?
A gnoll.
Okay.
None of which I don't think any of the you as characters would have seen one of these before.
Mhm.
We haven't really talked about that so much, but the gnolls were kind of the shock troops for the unrooted in the big war. and then many of them got left behind after the war, and they've occupied the west coast, and they've been raiders, and some of them have taken up, like they built villages and things, but they've not integrated with the civilized people per se. So we're gonna drop out of combat.
Yay!
We left the hall. We're in another
I am-
hall.
Some people did. I'm still in the hall.
I'm going to
They
drop
were-
my Storm of Fangs.
Okay.
I'm going
Maybe
to.
I'll let it get really close to Zinnia. And then I'll stop it.
I will pick up the Wand of Lightning
Yeah.
now that there's no longer a swarm on top of it.
Okay, we really got to gather up here
Yep.
and
Yep.
get one pace. Okay,
Yeah.
this thing is
It's
this place is massive.
Okay, so in the interest of accelerating things, so it sounds like you guys are going to kind of come back together as a team.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Are you going to do that where? Over here where?
I think right in that
No.
intersection.
Well, I want to check out the body. Just see if
Yeah,
there's
I would-
anything else on
I would
there.
come up where they are,
Mm-hmm.
just where everybody is, just to collect maybe around, like she said, the intersection around here.
Yeah.
Okay,
think-
so
Fair
you
enough.
guys-
Everybody?
Yeah.
All right.
I think Ismi would while Zinnia's looting the body, she's going to be looking up and down the hallways in the chains and stuff to see if anyone else shows up, listening for anything.
And then we're out of combat. I'll tap you on the shoulder, say, "Well done," and you'll get your should be 22 points of healing back.
Ooh, that's so much better.
Yeah, I imagine so. Next time, if you just want to hold
Mhm.
running just for a quick second, we can really help this out. Okay, so
Oh my gosh.
And I will, I guess, drink a second potion of Cure Light Wounds.
are you to the point where you're okay unless you're not okay?
Below 20.
Hold on.
Yeah, there's got to be. I mean,
Let me see how I do with this.
Max out of combat.
yep,
Oh.
that's max out of combat. You said
9.
moderate or
No, light.
Light.
So I'm only
4.
5 points down. then.
okay? That's gonna have to do for now.
25 points I've got.
Okay.
Okay, so Zinni, you said you were checking
Yes.
the Knoll's body. I see. I'll make some assumptions. Assume you do your detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 magic items on them. There's a ring and both weapons.
Okay. Ba.
There's a +2 scimitar,
Ooh.
a +1 war knife, and a ring of protection +2.
Ooh. Could I do the ring of protection because actually we'll get up there and kill it? I don't have any rings, you see.
I have no
Please?
objection. I have no
Nope.
objection.
Okay.
Okay.
That way, because I only have a 15 AC. So really, if I'm going to go up and I should probably have something to help me.
And you said a war knife?
Yeah, war knife.
War knife. The scimitar is considered a light weapon.
It's a finesse weapon.
Finesse or light.
Mm,
I don't know. It is in 5e, so that's where I'm coming from. So
No,
yeah, I don't think it is.
I think scimitar is an exotic,
It's exotic? Okay.
right? I mean,
We'll find out.
I could be completely wrong, and I will accept that.
we do have a different kind of weapon set, which we've not even remotely ever discussed. Equipment.
Proficiency martial, heavy blades.
Yeah, so the war knife is a short blade. It does a D4 +2, and the scimitar is a medium blade, which is just a D6. Both martials, so they're not finesse.
Okay.
And she, as you can determine, is wearing a kind of a custom fitted masterwork lamellar, which I don't know that any of you could or would wear, but I mean it's not magical, but it is finely crafted.
Very nice.
Very nice.
All right. Good enough.
what kind of lamellar?
The medium type, so it's
And
like
what material, you see? Asking for a druid.
asking for a druid.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
It's not metal.
bone.
So they have horn, but bone, horn, and leather. right? Is mostly what Lemelar is.
Yeah, I would. I don't. You know what? Just do. It'd be horn and leather kind
Okay.
of combination.
So by technically, I could wear it. I don't know what the rules are really with.
Well,
Because I can't wear metal armor.
Yeah, you're a medium creature.
Right. I can wear.
Yeah,
armor,
I mean,
but
yeah, it is. It's weird.
it is a weird thing. It's very like based on some kind of older morals. I don't like. Not all druids are the same. You know, man. I mean, quit. You know, boxing us in and thinking that we're all like tree huggers, which I technically did. But well, whatever. We can move on from
It
that.
is bonewood medium armor, so I don't think if you're proficient with armor, it should be wearable.
Yeah, I guess you probably. I mean, just for the
I'm wearing
purposes.
hide right now.
Yeah, I would think for the purposes of. I mean, it probably would need to be customized for you because it's like
Sure.
made for Null.
Because it's
who's-
not magic. Like, gotcha.
This is where it's like you're both medium creatures, but she's also a lot taller than you.
Oh, I get it.
You know.
Yeah, short joke. Yeah. We got it.
Well, because
We'll move on from.
yeah.
I'll put it in the backpack, and we'll move on from
All
that.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
So, should we have some kind of? Obviously, we saw him.
Mhm.
I felt like this presence, and he tried to get into my head. I would feel that, right? Like me resisting.
Yeah,
a
you
little.
knew,
Yeah.
you were
So
definitely trying
he's
to
got
cast
some
spells.
powers that he's trying to get through. And he keeps on zapping out, right? I don't know how many times he can do that, but we have like, what do we have a game plan, or just go in there and just try to hunt him down and do our best to whatever?
I think we go fast because we want to keep him from setting something up.
Yes.
So my thought is because I can cast spells and to turn into a druid shape, into a beast shape where I can have high speed, which I can do. And then that way we can keep up with him, and I can still be casting spells
Okay.
if need be.
There's two of us that can only do 30 feet.
Right. So she can, Xenia can go faster.
Mm-hmm.
Nipper can go faster. Corda can go faster. If I'm in beast shape, I can go faster. So it's just though, if he's got whatever portal or however he's escaping, I don't know if you saw Xenia.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used his ring to cast Dimension Door.
So no matter how fast we are, Dimension Door is going to get out of a certain place.
Unless we cut off his hand.
We could cut off his hand. That's a good idea.
Yeah. I think
Isme, can you cut off his hand?
if I can get close enough to him, yeah. But we got to get close enough to him so we can cut the hand off.
I'd like that ring.
I bet you would.
A lot of us would like that ring.
So I'm just going to throw an idea here and try to get perhaps Quarter, and I don't know if Nipper would have this skill. I don't know if he left any kind of trace scent behind him over there to where we could even catch a scent to where he might be if he's been walking around the hallways here.
I'm wondering if we need to
That's very iffy.
find out where the lighthouse is, because the lighthouse is the focal point, correct?
So we
the windmill.
Yeah,
The windmill.
yeah.
That's right. The windmill. Sorry. The windmill.
There was nothing really up there unless
I know, but what's below?
Us.
us.
I know,
Right,
but where
yeah.
is the bottom of that windmill?
Could possibly be in one of these gear rooms or one of these rooms.
I mean, Pike has a suspicion.
Yeah,
having
I saw
made note
a
of.
bit of it. I don't know. We can certainly investigate that room and see
All
if
right.
there's anything off.
That's
of
what
it.
my suspicious was when I heard the gears. My gears great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we should go down one of the holes on the
I'm listening.
chains.
One of the holes.
Down or up? I thought
They go up.
they go up.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
because
just go
they
down?
drop down the chain to us.
Yeah, so there's basically a 6-inch hole in the floor
Uh-huh.
where the chains kind of probably go down to another pulley, and then they go up through a manhole-sized hole above.
Oh.
So if these were working, you think they could probably like raise and lower people. But
So
so if you walk over where you were standing, where the null was, you can see up multiple floors.
Oh, so we're at the very bottom?
That is what you think.
Xenia,
yeah.
did you see perhaps what looked like might be stairs over there when you were
And it'd be easy for you to quickly fly up the hole just
you
to
see those
glance to see what's above us.
right there, like
Yeah.
top right hand corner?
No.
Yeah, there are.
Where?
Like,
Oh, I see him.
Yep.
Okay, I'll fly over and be like, check
I mean,
out
Corda saw him, but she didn't really want it.
Are
Yeah,
those
so-
stairs?
Well, they are stairs, but you do see that there is like a stone door blocking them. So they look like the stairs you came up. So these seem to be going down just a little bit, and you can kind of see where the door had come, descends down from the ceiling.
The opposite side of something.
Yeah, you think
Oh,
this might be
gotcha.
perhaps another door.
Another exit.
There are doorways, though, right next to us when we walk down this hallway. Is there, or am I just imagining things?
Okay.
You're
There's
Oh.
different rooms here,
I'll
right?
fly over here. What's this? What's this? What's this?
Yeah. Okay. So really quickly, so you're walking through. Yeah. There's another room with a portcullis. That one, the portcullis is closed, but you can see it looks like
I'm pretty sure I can fit through.
you can fit through. Okay. So you fly through and you see that it's like a bunk room. It's like devoid. So these basically are large iron bunks.
Okay, cool.
They don't look comfortable, but they look sized for large people, like 10 feet.
Like,
Oh.
Like
this is a
large people.
cell,
Not a cell. Does not look like a cell.
but there's a portcullis with a lever on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
So there is one on the outside. There's also I didn't draw them all.
Okay.
They are on both sides.
Okay.
Okay. What's this one?
Where are you at now?
We're past the gear.
So Zinni
right
is
over here.
zipping around the map
Yep.
at her ridiculous speed. That looks like a poop room.
Oh, gross. Okay, what's this one?
That's what the gears are there for. It's just a plumbing system.
It is.
Oh, another
Flushing.
one. Okay.
To flush it.
What are these things? At the end of the hallway.
Weapon racks.
Ooh. Empty?
Are any of them magic? Is there anything magic?
There are no magic weapons on them.
Okay, I don't care. Okay, I come back.
Okay. Down the first hallway, we didn't check all the way down the end of the hallway down. So we got that H light, right? So like down here, there was still stuff down at the end of the hall. Or we didn't
Well,
go all the
both
way
of
Both of them.
these have portcullises.
Yeah.
at the
Right.
end.
Okay, what's down here?
Right.
Okay.
All the way to
so
the right.
again, those are closed. Yes, you can fit through. 1 second here.
I mean, we got a lever there too, right?
I'm just going to ignore their lever and
Of course,
fly
you would,
through.
yeah. Well, some of us can't ignore levels because we like chocolate. Okay.
Yeah.
But what's this chocolate thing?
Mhm.
Are you
It's
gonna,
awesome.
you
Yes.
gonna introduce Zinnia to chocolate now?
Oh, I
Oh.
don't know.
Mhm.
That might just be the last straw before we get too much sugar.
Yes.
Well, she would know honey. She'd definitely
Yeah,
know
no,
honey.
she does like honey.
Yeah.
Honey's
I
good.
bet.
Do you really want to sugar up
Yes.
the napalm queen?
Absolutely.
All right. So Zinnia, you fly through that, and it is a huge, huge room.
Oh, big room.
And
Big.
and I mean, immediately you think, oh, it looks like a giant dining room
That's
made
exactly
for
what I
really big
think.
people.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah.
Where's the kitchen?
Because, like I said, it is 80 feet tall and 55 feet wide. Or sorry, 80 feet vertical. And then you go looking for kitchens.
Yeah, where is the kitchen? I don't see the kitchen. Oh,
Hold
what's
on.
this here? Are these levers?
They are.
Can I pull the levers? How heavy are the levers? Am I too weak?
You,
Oh, there's the kitchen.
you are too weak to pull these levers.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry.
Oh, but they're portcullises. I see them.
There you go.
Okay. Is this the kitchen?
It seems kitchen-like.
Is there food?
There is food, quite a lot of food, and it looks like it's being actually like actively used.
Ooh, okay. I fly back and tell
Mhm.
everybody.
But it also, it seems very foreign in nature. Like this is some sort of ancient structure that has been recently occupied. So you do see, I didn't draw it, and there's like crates and bags of like fresh goods that you think they've been bringing in on the wagons. The smell of food is in the air. There's like stew pots on this ancient looking stove.
So he was using a ring. And you know what the ring was? Dimension door. What's the range of a dimension door? How far can he get away?
Oh, that's a great question. Let me think back.
It's long.
It's not one of my spells, so
You know. I mean, it's like,
It's away.
500 feet or
it's like
something.
400 plus 40 per level.
I'm just trying to figure out how far can he get?
oh yeah.
Probably anywhere in the complex.
Well, there's also, I mean, that dig site, did anybody check it? Was it like there was nothing. There was a dig site out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was less a dig site. I mean, they dug the tunnel getting to this structure.
I thought it was like a separate dig site. You know what I mean?
No, that whole tunnel into the side of the hill
Was
the excavation.
I got you.
So in case that was unclear based on the little markers and flags, it looks like they surveyed it, and then they dug this tunnel and found a door into this place.
Yeah.
And then they proceeded to set up camp.
And all these chains are up.
Mm-hmm.
Should we start looking for secret doors? Was there
Was there?
something down here?
Is that also a portcullis?
Oh, I mean, sure. Yeah, that's like a...
Imagine us searching everywhere.
Yeah.
Well,
How will get that?
So I came back to tell you that I found the kitchen,
Okay.
and I think we should all go look at the kitchen.
Yeah. Is the stew pot like actively cooking right now? Is the stove on?
No, they turn the heat, the heat's off. But
Okay.
like, it's
I gotta
fresh.
make sure.
It's like fresh stew.
They might come back. He might come back. Oh, I don't know if I got to turn the oven off, and then the world's waiting for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I have
Ambush
a
in the kitchen.
I'm actually suspicious that the guy might be a crispy critter because they called an all points bulletin because of invaders.
So, is there anything other rooms or the kitchen? Did you see anything else?
Yeah, but
Sorry.
I said come.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Well,
Yeah, and we
so,
are all
like that's
kitchen
another
bound.
room there. So assuming Zinnia flies by, she could probably, at her speed, circumnavigate this entire first floor in like a minute. But like bunk room, poop room, kitchen, giant dining room.
the cycle of life.
Yep. That's pretty much what you assess this whole floor is.
There's another hall off the kitchen.
Yes.
So come look.
Walk-in
Come look. Come
store.
look. Come look.
Okay. We'll come in there. What is in there?
Unless we want to climb chains, come look.
Okay.
I'll go in with Corda.
Oh, that's not a hall. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's just like a.
No, sorry.
Oh.
No, it's just the larder. I didn't. No, that's a 15 by 10 storeroom with some shelves on it where they've been recently stocking. And it looks like a fair amount of food has been like brought in. Like there's like lots of fresh bags of flour and beans and pickles and all sorts of things.
So that gear room. Did you go in there?
No, I just looked at it from the hall.
So remember when he fell down a ways away?
Yes.
We heard some talking, but it didn't seem like they saw his body. They saw him fall. So I'm wondering if the gear room goes further down.
I go look. I will fly down through the gears.
I'll sample the stew.
Salt. Needs salt.
Mm.
Which is like the easiest probably thing to find on a rock here.
It is a hearty dwarven stew with definitely a hint of some good spices.
When you say dwarven stew, that's not an ingredient, right? That's a recipe cuisine type.
That's not
Yeah.
Well, the ingredients are, it's not a dwarf in there,
Yeah.
but it's a mystery stew.
Oh.
Dwarvish just, we call it mystery stew as dwarfs. We don't call it, The meat is a mystery. It's got potatoes and carrots and all the good stuff in there. But the mystery, you do what you can.
Okay, so you guys are little frenetics. Everybody's like rushing around. People are sampling stews, and Zinnia's like, I'm going to go around the gear. So Zinnia flies, 150 feet away from the party and goes to the room through the portcullis to that central gear shaft where you can look up and down. You're like, this is the vertical shaft that you were in earlier, and you can see down with your light. And you said you're going to go down.
Yes.
Okay, so you descend down about 15 feet, and it is a little cramped. Well, it's not cramped for you, but it doesn't look like that. It's not a room. What happens basically is that there's a huge gear exchange. I don't know how much Zinnia would understand. She's super smart right now. You would know that this is like the drive engine for some sort of machine. And these gears are exchanging there, and there's a horizontal shaft that runs the length of like as far as you can see in either direction. There is a horribly bloodied dwarven figure there that you said hello to earlier.
Yes.
Who fell like 100 feet,
Oh man.
careening gears, hitting walls, catching the lip. Like it's I don't know how that makes you feel, but he did end up bloody and broken on this bottom drive shaft. A medium-sized person could fit in this shaft and walk along the edges, but you can this is I would call it barely a service tunnel, if anything.
Oh,
Like this isn't like a residential area. This is like
yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody
This
needed to do
is the
some work in there.
yeah,
This
but
is
the size of these components are massive.
This is the foundation of the shaft. Like just
It's
a little
the
low.
Jeffries tubes.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah, I didn't make a map of this of this section, but it does run horizontally to the center of this structure.
And the gears are not running?
They're not running, and it's not lit down here. So you have your ferry light, so you probably can only see as far as the edge of your light.
And the gears were not running up at the top. when we-
You haven't seen any signs
Yeah.
of any gears or anything running.
No.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what happens if the
Detect,
gears run.
I'm going to do detect magic.
Doom gets ground.
Yeah.
This is a pepper shaker. That's all
Yeah.
it is. Just a massive pepper shaker.
Shake, shake, shake.
I mean, besides the fact there's a great deal of ambient magic, you're not detecting any specific magic sources right where you're at here.
Okay, so the dead guy doesn't have anything on him.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Let's get to the point. Is there
He
stuff?
didn't have any magic on him.
Of course, because she needs to loot the body.
There was magic when I went up and detected when I landed
Yeah.
there. There was magic. So what gives? What's going on here? He didn't have any magic gear on him, so he wasn't the one that was going off. But the whole thing was just
Mm-hmm.
a faint magic.
Well,
I mean, you see he's wearing chainmail, and you see his crossbow's like shattered next to him where he fell, and he had an axe strapped to him that's probably like embedded in his back.
So is it worth, even if we think something's down here, to go down here, or we just think it's just another
think we need
tunnel
to
from
go
the
up.
other side?
I think this whole thing is Doom Grinder.
Okay. What if we go? Like what she said. What if we go up one of these
We need
chains?
to go up.
Yeah, I guess that's what we need to do.
That's where the victims. I mean, the
Yeah.
dwarves came from. So.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you might be right about this whole thing could be Doom Grinder.
So
I mean, it's a
I guess up we go.
yeah. What
It's
chains do we
kind
want
of
to go?
weird that like the chains seem to be the only way to get upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
so to speak. There's like no
Yeah, and this is obviously a living quarters. So
and certainly anyone 10 feet tall would not be going up through those little manholes.
No, they wouldn't. I'm wondering if those possibly could have been built after as a way to get through.
Zinnia, is there any chance you could fly up there and just poke your head around, or
Yep.
Okay, so
careful?
where's the party, and where are we poking?
Yeah, so
We're all
let's.
going to gather under one of the holes.
It seems like this one here is. I like the fact that this one kind of here is in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
right there, the one on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That one.
That seems to be that way. You're not on one side or the other, unless there's something else. If it just doesn't really matter to you, it's fine too.
Okay. Nope. I'll come.
So we're all underneath that one.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see where I pinged that?
Yep.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where we are.
Okay, so Zinnia, you're gonna fly up this shaft. That's the trouble. I mean, the scale of this is challenging.
Is it a big map?
I really need a bigger screen while I'm managing it. Okay, so let me review.
That's what we need, a bigger screen.
That would solve all of our problems, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
It wouldn't turn the maps bigger, would it?
No.
No, you would stay within that. The maps are only the size of what Roll20 will allow him to do.
Yeah, I like pushing things.
Hey, it's good. I mean, it's very expansive. Sometimes maps can be too small, and then you're jumping over from one to the other, and then that becomes kind of, pretty frustrating.
Okay, so Zinnia, you fly up the 20 feet to the
Mhm.
next floor, carefully peeking around, and you see another mirroring giant hallway. And let me try to reveal it for you here.
We just left a hallway.
However, it is different in the sense that there's a lot of things in it, and it is also illuminated.
Those
But
are
you see-
firing slots.
You see, yeah, it is lined with
Arrow slits.
Yeah.
arrow slits, yes.
Yeah.
Many of them, but some of them much larger. And you do see, you probably don't know, I don't think you would know what they are. We're just going to say what look like cannons.
Mm.
Huge brass cannons. Some of them are broken, But you also see that dirt has come in through a number of these arrow slits and has like created like piles of dirt on the floor. You don't see any signs of outside light though.
Mm.
And the hall is empty.
Okay.
But again, there's numerous of these side rooms like all over. So you could begin to explore that, or you could,
I will fly down, tell them what I see, and tell them I think we're just going to have to start climbing up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what we're going to do. Yep.
And then as they're doing that, I will start exploring the side rooms just to expedite.
If we don't see anybody, I think we just keep going because we can always explore later.
do you want to just go? You want to continue up as people are
Well,
climbing the chains?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to try and very quickly peek into the side rooms. Just
Portcullises.
Yeah.
see what they are. See if I can just make some quick determinations.
I feel like we're like in hunt mode, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just is Vesryn here or is anybody here? So just a real quick look, move on, look, move on, look, move on.
If someone is magical or they have magic items on them,
Mm-hmm.
you could detect them technically, right?
To a certain extent,
Yeah,
but it's not
30
like I can go through
No, I'm just saying, just like anything that
Mhm.
would be hearing something, or it's a 30-foot.
Okay, so you're doing that. So the rest of the party's going to climb up.
Yep.
So I do need climb checks from you guys. As climbing these vertical chains.
18.
23.
I'm going to stay down here, guys, and
Devasting is a notoriously talented
climber.
Yeah.
You'd think.
Throw down a rope, tie it around his waist.
He's got a chain.
We can haul him up.
That's a good idea. I'll just let you know what I rolled first, just for comical relief.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 5.
Okay.
I rolled a natty 1.
What are we going to do about Nipper and Corda?
The rope might not be bad. I do have a scroll of animate rope.
Mm.
Doesn't that just turn a rope, and could it just
It doesn't pull
me
you.
up?
It doesn't pull you up.
But does it just drop down?
But
Or
there's
does it
already
just
a
turn
chain.
exactly rope? That's true. I think just maybe it's the chain. I'll try again.
They can.
He fell this time.
Oops.
You got
It's another
that one.
2 in a row.
Yeah. So
I'm really telling you, this chain is the problem. It's got to be. As far as Corda, and I don't know if we can tie this to them.
We're going to have to tie a rope to all 3 of you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, somebody could carry Nipper
Nipper's
up.
well,
very
actually,
light.
isn't it on a pulley system?
It is, but it doesn't
not
seem
operational.
it's not moving.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever's it's
Rope
kind of-
might not be a bad idea.
All right.
Okay.
We'll
Tie
yeah.
him.
So you drop a rope, loop
Tie it up.
around him, and assist him as he.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is give him an assist. So if he falls, we can catch him, and then he's not going all the way back down.
Okay.
If he falls. Unless 5 is the DC.
So
Oh,
that was
wow.
the plan. And what it ends up being is that you just have to pull him hand over hand because it's like he's sort of like arms outsprayed, like he keeps trying to grab
Yeah,
the chain and
yeah.
he's spinning.
I make it worse. I get really kind of
Guys,
moving around a lot. I make it worse. It's like someone's swimming, the first time they're just flailing about, trying to grab stuff.
All right, so you guys ascend to the next level, by which time Zinni has gone back and forth down that hall and identified. There's a whole bunch of other rooms. No sign of foes. You can continue up.
Go up.
Well, there's one more. Is there one more portcullis at the end here?
There is. It's a portcullis, but then there's also like a. Zinni can't get through it. It's not like the other ones. It's like almost a nearly opaque mesh door. I use the same portcullis, but
Okay.
it seems to be different from the others.
Because down below there's nothing at that end of because that basically over top where
Yeah.
we came in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Zinni, you go to that, and it's kind of like anyway. You can sort of see through it, but you can't fit through it, even at your tiny size.
Okay, what do I see?
You see looking down what looks like a similarly designed, I'll call it. It's a catwalk. You see a catwalk extending down. I'll even show you because you can see it. But there's no
Handle.
no handle or anything here.
Mm.
So you see some catwalks, and kind of at your angle, you can kind of see below a bunch of like machinery and stuff. You also do hear some quiet voices, but you don't see the people.
Mm.
I'll reveal what's below that catwalk just because you can kind of sort of make it out.
No, we can't get through the opaque. Like, is it like glass? Or
No, it's like a
Mesh, you
A
said.
filter screen.
Yeah. Almost like a vertical catwalk, I guess, where you
Mhm.
can kind of see through it, but the holes are very small. It seems to be very highly secure. So whoever, like, they obviously don't want you to get into that room.
No, there's a room adjacent to it, that round thing we can see. So maybe there's a door over there.
That is an empty room.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then I will fly up the hallway here.
Okay, so your companions have reached this floor. Fly up the hallway.
We're exhausted from hauling up Daerun.
So, there we go. Thank you. Is it the same?
Good thing you didn't. I gave you some hit points so you weren't as exhausted.
Is it the same on the other end here?
Yeah.
Same mesh?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Can we cut through that?
No.
No.
Like, this is like some sort of thick, tempered black steel.
And we're not seeing any like levers, anything that would
Not there, you don't.
Screws?
remove the hinges.
This was welded, apparently.
Do you have like a shape stone spell that you could like, no?
No. I mean, I thought about taking it, but let's see if I think in my goodies bag. Nope. So this is...
So if there's someone that was really good at disable a vice, they couldn't.
No.
They wouldn't be
There's
able
no
to find.
mechanism for opening it.
We could try going up one more level and seeing if maybe at the upper level we might be able to find a way to get down.
All right.
I think that might be the best chance.
I will go ahead and fly up to the next one.
I'll start tying up Daerun.
Tying up to
I'm going to try to get him so he's not going to be flailing around so much, so he's kind of like...
Well, if you come up to me and try to tie me up...
Yeah, I'm about to say.
He's going to try to say, here, let me try to get this a little bit more secure, so that way when you go up, you won't be like...
It's like a little kid in a life vest.
Yeah, exactly. We'll try to make it a little better so that the next time you go up, you actually can use...
Truss him like a turkey.
Yeah. Make it a little easier for us to get him up.
Let's see what I roll. Probably not needed now, huh? 16.
16, all right.
You're like, okay, I got the hang of it now.
Yeah, you just got to really demean me. And then I'll go for it.
You're into that. On the other hand,
I'm
my
not
climb,
into it, but it motivates me.
my climb was only an 8.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so
I was a 23.
I mean, it's fine. You get up. It is not maybe as easy as it would be for others, but it's okay. We're all okay here. Okay, so I'm moving you to the second floor real quick here because this is where you came up, and then Zinnia is going to the third floor. Is that correct?
Yes.
While you're
Yep.
preparing?
Yes,
All
that
right,
is
Zinnia.
correct,
Goading.
sir.
Okay, Zinnia. And you're going to do the same spot.
Yes.
Are you saying, "Oh, Vesryn, hello? Is everybody here?"
No, I'm being very quiet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's going to be very stealthy. Sneaky. She's going to be very sneaky.
All right, Zinnia. A couple of things. You determine you're at the top because the chains go up to a visible pulley that's mounted in the ceiling and it comes back down. So this is the top of the pulley system. So there's no further place to go up.
Okay. I will then go down and tell them next floor's top floor, and then I'll come back up.
Okay. It, again, huge hall lined with doors. The door at the far east end is open, and you do hear voices.
Okay. I am going to stealthily fly over and check it out.
Okay.
That is a 32.
Just barely.
Whisper quiet wings.
Whisper quiet wings. Okay, Zinnia. You stealthily head towards that open door. It's almost as if it's inviting you in. And you peer into a massive chamber, of which I shall show you now. and it is very, very well occupied. It's 50 wide, and you're getting a sense that this whole place, this structure, whatever it is about 100 feet north to south, and it is fully wide. It's fully, it like fills the whole space here. So pretty much the size of that dining room, almost the bottom. There's a lot going on here. It's filled with dwarves. You see Vesryn kind of quietly and angrily talking to one of his lieutenants there. They're looking at all these machineries. There's two giant stone chairs that occupy this that seem to be facing the east wall, in front of which are huge, strange levers and some gears. You see on the west wall big banks of machinery with buttons and levers and things all over them, dimly glowing in the light. Whether or not Zinnia would understand it, it definitely is like some sort of giant control room.
You really like to put down her intelligence, don't you?
I know, I don't. Zinnia is super smart,
Wow.
but this is also not common technology, right? This is all extremely foreign, none of which any of you would have seen before.
Sure.
So Zinnia would start to be able to put things together. It's the difference between what you as a player know and what a fairy who's never seen anything technological before.
But she knows magic.
She knows magic, but this is something far beyond that.
It's a different kind of magic.
Different kind of magic. So peering in, they're on high alert, and you see that they are like looking at both of these doors, weapons and spells ready. This seems to be like the last bastion, so to speak. And Vesryn is kind of looking around. What'd you say your sneak was?
36.
36. Okay, so you quietly moving along the ceiling still in your tiny, tiny form.
Mm-hmm.
You're peeking in. Nobody makes eye contact with you, and you have a moment to take it all in.
Okay. So as soon as I recognize that I have found them, then I will fly back, and I will tell the rest of the crew what I think we have found, where they are, and that this may be the last of them, and they need to be quiet.
Was there a same setup as far as like two hallways, or was it just one hallway that you saw? Was there more than one entry?
Did I notice?
You wouldn't have been able to see that from there, but
Okay.
you're getting the sense there's uniformity between these floors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can say I'm not certain, but I will go check. This is my thought. And I can continue to fly and scope out the rest of the floor.
Because it wouldn't hurt
While we go
if we
up.
could
Yeah.
come from two sides.
Yeah.
How are you sitting with spells? Enough to fireball someone?
I'd hate to fireball someone, but I'm more than willing to
You'd
fireball someone's.
Ones, of course.
Ones, yes.
The royal one, the
Yeah.
multiples, of course.
A big pile of them.
I can still do that a couple of times.
Bodies.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I think that perhaps we should try. Is there portcullises up?
On this side, the side that I was. Yeah.
We should keep it an area attack until we let them make the first move to come out. I would rather them to come out to us and try to bottleneck it, or do you want to go in?
I think in some ways, going in might be better because it's larger. It's a larger space to move around in. Whereas if we're all in the hallway, we're all going to be bunched up together, and lightning bolts and stuff like that can happen.
Sure.
Well, also, but if we do the two entrances thing,
One could go in, the other could
one can
area.
I
Yeah.
could, like from the lower end, do a fireball or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
attract attention. They start moving, and then
You had a wand that you picked up?
Yeah,
if someone could.
a bond. I mean, we could do a wand of lightning. We could do something like that, and then
I don't know if someone else feels that they would be better.
I'll
suited
probably
to
use my attacks, my hammer, but
mhm.
I think what I'm going to do, I'll lay down the fangs first, and then I'll come in there with a hammer. So Carter and I will try to just
Because
melee.
are we
most of
all going to
this.
go in the same entrance, or are you guys, because you're
No.
faster, go around?
2 entrances?
2 entrances. So one group goes around, comes in
Yes.
through the back.
Yes.
Attracts attention. They move towards us, and then everyone else comes in from behind. Is that the idea?
That would be a good idea. I just think having a game plan
Yeah.
to start out with is a good idea.
Okay.
Instead of just going in there. But we could start. Zinnia, any ideas? Thoughts? You were looking at it, so
So there's a lot of doors in there with Vesryn.
So
I don't know, 9 or 10, something like that.
but containing them in an area would be advised, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That way we can do some area spells.
And I'll be ready to back up.
Mhm.
If they do, I'll come towards us, and you come from behind. I'll
Mhm.
be ready to back up a little bit, and then possibly lightning bolt. And like I said, unless someone else thinks they'd rather have the wand of lightning bolts.
So it sounds like you guys have
Yeah.
a plan.
Yes.
We have a plan.
Yes.
We're going to implement it.
Yes.
You've climbed to the 3rd floor of this colossal structure.
Mhm.
You've battled your way courageously here.
Yep.
I had hoped we could finish today, but also I knew that this was kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
So I do think we're going to need another finale session.
29.
29.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to go if we can figure that out. Because we can't leave our fans wondering what would happen at the end.
All right.
Unless
All
you
right.
want to just do a, roll for it and see if you win or not.
No.
No.
No. We're going to make you pay the long way.
All right.
Yep.
So you steel yourselves, prepare yourselves.
Gird our
One.
loins.
You gird your loins.
I love that phrase.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see how it ends next time.
Very good.
All
All
right.
right, everybody.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed our show and want more, please leave us a rating and review on whichever platform you use. And of course, feel free to share us on social media. We'll be back next week with more adventures in the World of Tellus. To tide you over, you can read more about the cast, characters, and the World of Tellus at AdventuresEdgeRPG.com.